We reached out to Proprium last year when we were looking to do some automation, and we had two major tools. At the time, it was one tool, and then by working with Proprium, we identified that they would become a trusted partner and push us to a different level. And so we took one tool that then became three tools, and now we're on our fourth tool with automation. And we would not be able to do the go to market and have the conversations that we want to have with our clients without this level of automation and their ability to understand our business, not just understand tools, but actually do very detailed needs analysis to help us come to the endpoint that we want, but then have conversations to drive us to who we could potentially be in the future and how we can reuse these products, have impacted us exponentially. Right now, we're using them to manage our OT platform. So we have an operation technology platform. We use SmartSuite as the hub, as our brain to help with workflow, project management, time management, workflow management, CRM. And then we're also building out our solutions packages on this platform with the goal that we can start doing benchmark data, which was something we knew we wanted, but we couldn't see how to connect the dots and figure out how to make it work, especially as a small business. Some of these solutions are outside of our price point. So we really needed a solution where someone could help us from a customizing standpoint in a way that we could roll it out that worked for us from a budgeting standpoint. And then as far as the impact, so working with Proprium's team has been phenomenal. We're in different time zones. There's an 8 or 9 hour difference from a time zone, depending on, and I'm in California, so my team doesn't have the same extent from a time zone standpoint, but their availability to help, they give us ways to get a hold of them through chat, through email. We have a lot of different modalities that we can reach out to them. So if it's an urgent issue, so that's great. And then constantly with working with them, they're trying to show us how to manage things ourselves, which again, as a small business, you want to be able to know that you're not on a drip and have this additional operating cost at a high expense, that you want to be able to go in and do the project and then have the costs taper out. And Laura and her team are really good at saying, hey, we're going to show you how to do this. I'm not ready to do it myself yet, so I'm not doing it myself, but I know that the conversation has already been tabled, that this is not something that Laura is trying to get into my business, and Laura and her team aren't trying to come into our business and then use us as kind of a blank check to run her business. They're coming in to enable us, to show us how to manage this for ourselves, and then they're really interested in taking us to the next level. So all the conversations we have with Laura and her team always seem to be around, look, this is who you are today. We want you to learn how to manage who you are today in this environment. This is where we see you 3 steps down the road, and start thinking that way. So we start categorizing our data, we start managing our data, managing our workflows in a way that can grow into that. And it's not just our operations, we also use them as a delivery tool for our automation. And it's changed the trajectory of where we can go. It's changed how nimble we can be. And it's changed the quality of the deliverables that we can give to our clients with a lot of assurances. I would without a doubt recommend Proprium. I'm disappointed they weren't on my radar sooner. I found Proprium, I think through an internet search, through an aggregated search of somehow I had found them. And what started off as like, I just need this one little fix. I thought it was a Zapier solution is what I was looking for, has since grown into full automation and such a robust solution that in my mind's eye, was dreaming that I wanted to do this, but thought I'm just not big enough. We won't be able to get there. And using the right tool and having somebody who works with you, who understands your business, help you select the tool and then explain to you how all these pieces can come together was the biggest differentiator. So I would definitely recommend Proprium, and have already. And I think we've been working together for, I want to say like maybe the last 3 quarters we've been working together. And long term, there's going to be more to come, because we keep seeing opportunities of how we can create more structure within Avo that's not just our operations, but actually how we can engage with our clients And that's, the more I can get out of the costs and get into the profit model, it makes it a lot easier to justify doing these types of projects.